The Broken Violin, a story of resilience. Maria had dreamed of playing Carnegie Hall since she was 7 years old. Every day after school, she practiced violin for 3 hours in her family's small apartment. Her immigrant parents worked double shifts to afford her lessons, believing music would open doors they never had. At 17, Maria earned a spot at a prestigious music conservatory. She was thriving until one rainy evening changed everything. Walking home from practice, she slipped on wet stairs and fell hard. Her violin case cracked open and her beloved instrument, a family heirloom from her grandmother, shattered into pieces. Worse than the broken violin was Maria's injured wrist. The doctor said she might never regain full mobility. That night, Maria cried until no tears remained. Her dreams felt as broken as her violin. For weeks, Maria avoided the music building. She watched former classmates perform while she sat in the back, her bandaged wrist a constant reminder of what she'd lost. Depression crept in. She considered dropping out entirely. Then Maria met Thomas, an elderly janitor who cleaned the practice rooms. He noticed her sitting alone and shared his story. Decades ago, he'd been a promising pianist until arthritis ended his performing career. "I thought my music died with my hands," he said. "But I was wrong." Thomas had become a composer and teacher instead. He showed Maria compositions he'd written, arrangements that brought tears to her eyes. "Music isn't just in your fingers," he explained. "It's in your heart, your mind, your soul." Inspired, Maria began exploring new paths. She studied music composition, learned conducting, and discovered she had a gift for teaching young children. Her injured wrist still limited her playing, but it couldn't silence her musical spirit. 3 years later, Maria stood before a youth orchestra she'd founded in her old neighborhood. 25 children from immigrant families just like hers held instruments donated by the community. As she raised her baton, with her imperfect but determined wrist, the room filled with beautiful, imperfect, hopeful music. The Carnegie Hall dream had evolved into something deeper, sharing music's transformative power with others who needed it most. Life lessons and conclusions. Setbacks. Don't define your destination. Maria's accident seemed catastrophic, but it redirected her toward a more meaningful purpose. Sometimes what feels like an ending is actually a new beginning in disguise. Strength grows from struggle. The most resilient people aren't those who never fall, they're those who learn to rise. Maria's greatest growth came not from her talent, but from overcoming her deepest challenge. Dreams can transform. Rigid dreams often break under pressure, but flexible dreams can bend and grow strong.